Alright. Jeremiah 15:5. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Or who shall bemoan thee? Or who shall go aside and ask, how dost thou doest? Let's get the context. Chapter 15, verse 2. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go? Then thou shalt tell them, thus says the Most High, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as are for captivity to captivity. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Most High, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear. The dogs to tear. To this day, police use dogs on our people. And the fowls of the heaven. When we were hung in trees, the fowls of the heaven pecked at our dead bodies until they fell to the ground and was devoured by the beasts of the earth. And the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. We were hung in these lands. I don't hear much info about us being hung in Africa. No, I hear all about us being hung right here in America. And I will cause them to be removed into all kingdoms of the earth. Because of our transgressions. I'm going to make it for now because it is. Like, bro, this is why we went into captivity. Because we did not keep his eternal laws of love and life, okay? We wanted to shed blood, we wanted to murder and all of these things, so we were set for death, okay? We wanted to kill by way of the sword, so to the sword we were given, okay? We were stingy to other nations, we were unkind, we were puffed up in our pride, we walked around like my brother, there's another brother of mine, I just subscribed to his channel, I cannot pronounce his name, Yaiquab, Israel, but the brother is, I support the brother, you know, he's been coming with a lot of stuff, you know, like, seriously, you know, telling us we cannot have hatred in our heart and all of these things, you know, we can't, alright, you know, that's one thing that we were doing, we were puffed up in our pride, okay, we were freaking walking around with, like, you know, this attitude like we were just the creme de la creme and, you know, couldn't nobody touch us and this and that. We could just do whatever we want to do because we have the all power on our side. And we did have the all power on our side for a very long time. And that's why he kept sending prophet after prophet after prophet after prophet after prophet until they started killing the freaking prophets, okay? And then when they killed them, when they had the Messiah murder, oh, that was it, okay? That's why it said that in Daniel, okay? And the Messiah had foretold of it. Hold on. Matthew 24. And this connects to the verse in Daniel 9:12 that I read to you about the curse being fulfilled, it being fulfilled upon us, okay? For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor never shall ever be. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor shall there ever be. This was the tribulation upon the Israelites. Okay? Now, when verse 22, yes, this is about to be cut short now. Okay? But hold on. Hold on. Let me get the other one. I think that might be in Luke. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the one in Luke. Alright, hold on. Okay, here it is. Here it is. The desolation is not there. And when you shall see Jerusalem compassed with the armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in the countries enter thereinto. Okay, enter thereinto. For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. Okay? It tells you again that for these be the days of vengeance, where all things which are written may be fulfilled. This is the Messiah warning us again. But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. For there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles, until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Okay? And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and upon the earth, distress of nations. This is happening right now, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. This is happening right now. There's all kinds of landslides happening. There's all kinds of distress of nations. Next year, we have that eclipse coming, and that's going to mark the X across America, okay? Men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. Okay, what about that UFO that the officer seen, that light that the officer seen come down, and the freaking people that called the police saying that they seen like a freaking 8-foot tall creature in their backyard? Like, bruh. Alright? Like, come on. These things are happening right now, okay? Because you have had the children of light captive for hundreds of years. You have downtrodden us. You have mistreated us. You took our land from us. You took everything from us. You have never restored us. And you think that this is just going to continue and go on for eternity. You got another thing coming. Okay? Alright? Men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then they shall see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. Oh yeah, they're gonna see, bro, the children of light are about to shine like the stars in the firmament, okay? And when these things begin to come to pass, look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Like, bro, we are so close. We are so close, and I'm ecstatic about it because I am so tired of this world, okay? I'm tired of struggling for my bare freaking necessities. For the value of the riches, back in the sealed portion, for the value of the riches that a man possesses is counted unto him by machines that hold the accounting of his wealth within them. Wow, they got so much money. See, I see these movies. I see a whole bunch of movies where they're using machines to count their money. That's how much money they have, bro. They got so much money, they literally have to use a machine to count it. This is within the sealed portion. There's so many people want to try to discredit and throw out. You want to throw out this whole record, yet it's talking about exactly what we've been living and what's coming. The righteous kingdom that's coming. And this kingdom that's coming was always within me, okay? And I have been called to change my life to line up with the eternal will of the eternal living power, okay, my maker, all right, and do what I have been given, just literally bring what has always been within me outward, okay, and that's what I'm doing, people. For the value of the riches that a man possesses is counted unto him by machines that holding the accounting of his wealth within them, which is the number of his name or his works. And the number of his name is distributed to all those who have access to these machines, so that all might know the number of by which he is named. Okay, and each man, woman, child upon the earth is given an account that is held within this machine. And when a man is employed at a business, a value is placed upon that in which he has been employed. And when he works for a time, and then the number of his worth or this value is credited to his account that is held within these numbers. And when he maketh a purchase of whatever his heart desireth, then is the value that is placed upon this thing taken away from the account that giveth unto him his worth and the number of his name. And it is required of all upon the earth who are of age to work in some manner, that they might have a number in their accounts that provided for them all the things that they need to live. This is the beast, okay? And when a man or woman desireth that which they cannot afford because of the insufficiency of the number in their account, then they borrow against their account and are forced to pay usury for that amount that is above the number in their account. This is overdrafting, okay? This is speaking about the times we're living in, all right? This is breaking it down to the nitty gritty, okay? This is showing you what your economic system really is, okay? It is the freaking beast. It's the mark of the beast, okay? And there are many who have little in their accounts because of the value that they have been placed upon the things that they need to eat and to wear, and upon a home in which they live. And the value of these things are determined by the rich among them, that they might get continual gain from those who seeketh only that they can to survive by the necessities of life. Okay, this was me. All right, and the value of these things are determined by the rich among them, that they might get continual gain from people like me. All right, that they might get continual gain from people like me, who only seeketh to be able to survive. With the necessities of life. And the poor rebel against the value that has placed upon the things that sustain their life, so that the rich might get gain from them. See, I was a rebel. I've been a rebel all my damn life. But when they rebel against these things Then they are taken by the rich and placed in prisons away from the rest of the people as a punishment for disobeying the laws of the rich. Okay? They literally forced us to work, alright? Because we did not work. We created, okay? We were inventors, alright? We had time to pursue our passions and our desires, okay? Because we weren't working to freaking make some other people rich, alright? That was forced on us. And you people can't see that. You can't see that you're a slave. And while in these prisons, the poor become hardened in their hearts against the rich, and imagine up in their hearts all manner of evil that they would do to the rich, who have placed a value upon the necessities of life, and also upon their souls. And I beheld that there were many prisons set up among them, and many in the process of being built to punish the poor who would rebel against the will of the rich. They got all kinds of private prisons. They use the hip-hop entertainment, they use the hip-hop industry, the rap industry, the gangster murder rap industry in order to fill these prisons, okay? And these rappers are offered to get shares. So this is one way that they are offered to get. It's so evil. It's so freaking evil. Oh my God. It's so freaking evil, bro. It's so evil. It's so evil what these people have done, alright? So they buy stock in these prisons so that they can earn income from the stupidity of my people who pollute their minds with this garbage, and they want to emulate it. And they end up locked up in the prisons. And there existed no love among the people of the earth, for there was no trust one for another, because of the desires of all to obtain the fine things of the world by the number of their accounts that are maintained in the machines that I beheld. And when the Messiah came among them, he commanded his holy angels to destroy all the machines that held the accounts of all the inhabitants of the earth and the number of their names. And when he had destroyed these machines, all the people of the earth became equal, having no value placed upon them by the number of their names. And the rich lamented of that which the Most High had done, and they cursed his name, and hid themselves from the face of the Most High in their mansions, and in their grand estates, and in their lavish houses and domiciles. But the poor, we are going to rejoice exceedingly in that which the Most High will do. And the poor are those who were responsible for the maintenance and the upkeep of the lifestyles that the rich had created for themselves. This capitalistic society that you think is so great, that you think came from the living power, you have been deceived. We've been living in a satanic ass kingdom. I've been trying to tell you, I've been telling you, I've been putting these videos out left and right. I didn't came out a long time ago that we've been living in Lucifer's kingdom.